Hey, and welcome to another episode of Full Metal Singles. Um, we're moving through this tournament. Slow. It may seem slowly to you by the time we get some of these matches uploaded, but we're zipping through. Is actually very quickly. It'll be round two before we know it. But it's going to be a fun match today. We've got Steve Mesa versus Maria. Haven't seen a lot of Maria. She's relatively new. But like we've seen upsets before. Like we saw Anthony take down Kirk earlier in the tournament. And yeah, so anything is possible. But I'm going to introduce my opponent, the competitors now. Introducing first is the killer contestant Maria Hammon. Maria, how
Hello.
are you
How's
feeling
everybody?
about taking on Steve?
Oh, I love Steve. I love he's a great guy and I think it'll be fun, I hope. And I'm sure the outcome will be what everybody expects. But, you never know. I have had a couple matches lately that are one pointers and they just keep going not my way, but at least they don't go down to 1 point, And so I feel like I've showed up at least, so we'll see how it goes. I'm happy to be
Yeah,
here. I really enjoy you, Malcolm. I like I mean, I used to be on the other channel or whatever you used to do every now and then, so that was fun too. So, thank you.
yep. But that is drop out Maria and bring in next person. And introducing next. He's been a long stay in the league. But it's Steve Mesa. Steve, how are you going today?
I'm doing very well. It's Thursday. It's what I like to call Friday Eve. So happy Friday Eve to everybody here. I'm just ready to have a really good match with Maria wherever the scores may lay. Because I feel like I've proven myself over the last couple of years in Full Metal to show myself I'm a powerful competitor, and I want to try to see if I can try to see where I end up at the end of the season. And Maria's it's a great person. She's she definitely can take you to the limit. If she knows any movie, it's there's a chance that she might be upset me. So I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt, say that there's a chance.
Um, but with that, as I bring back in Maria,
Silly boy.
how um, but
Could be. We'll see.
how round one works is it's going to be 10 questions in 10 different categories. Every question is worth 1 point apiece. Get a question correct, you gain a point. You don't lose any points here because that's just me.
Okay.
But
Nice.
everyone gets 3 repeats and a challenge if you think a question is just wrong or whatnot. But yeah, but the most important rules is keep your hands on screen at all times and have fun.
Oh,
Because having fun is the most important part of trivia.
immediately lose my
As
marker.
my dog
Keep your hands on screen. Oh, let me
goes
drop it on
off,
the floor.
I think it's the rubbish truck outside or something.
My hat. I'm
um,
ready.
but with that,
You
the first question comes in the realm of dystopian movies.
Oh boy.
Who plays Archibald Harry Tuttle in 1985's Brazil?
1985's. I didn't understand the word you said, but maybe it's. Should I ask for a repeat? I
Brazil.
guess I should. Resolve?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
Brazil.
I didn't have.
Brazil.
Oh, okay. 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 Gotcha.
Yeah, I will give you a repeat though. Who
It's
plays
okay.
Archibald Harry Tuttle in Brazil? That comes, yeah.
Okay. I don't think I remember. Let me
1985 is
see.
just the year it was released. So
Okay. This is
it
just
was also the year I was released.
really. God, I'm old.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, congratulations. It's a good year for
I
you. And
feel that at work is just be everyone at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Maria.
I said Christopher Walken. That's a guess in the dark. I was thinking 85. Why not?
Steve.
I believe it's Robert De Niro.
Bobby D is correct.
Ah,
next
Dystopian, huh?
the next question is in the realm of franchises. How many movies in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise was directed by Gore Verbinski? Five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Steve,
Three.
Maria.
3.
Three is the correct answer. The next question comes on scores and soundtracks. In what movie we hear the songs "Take My Hand" and "Let's Duet"?
Can I get a repeat on that one?
Yep. In the category of scores and soundtracks, in what movie we hear the song "Take My Hand" and "Let's Duet"? Five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Maria.
I didn't get anything.
Steve.
I put Cabaret.
The correct answer is "Walk Hard: The Dewey Cox Story."
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, okay.
The next question comes in the category of science fiction. Who played Harry's daughter Grace Stamper in Armageddon? And five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Maria.
Liv Tyler.
Steve.
Liv Tyler.
That is correct. In the category of 80s movies,
Can't hear anything,
Yeah,
Malcolm.
you broke up, Malcolm. I couldn't hear.
no, it's
Category.
all good. I figured that might have happened. Next question comes in 80s movies.
Okay, heard that
Who
part.
plays the titular Daisy in Driving Miss Daisy?
Why is it making that noise? Uh-huh.
And five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Steve.
I put Jessica Tunde.
Um, Maria.
Jessica Tandy.
Jessica Tandy is
Good job. Good
correct.
job. Yeah.
Sorry.
Uh,
I hate it when that happens to somebody. You got it, but
No, no, it is what it is. I just feel it was a Tunde or Tandy, so I would like to figure out.
yeah, it
it's just the
the
way it is.
next
I know.
question comes in animation. Yeah. Um, in animation. In Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, what does the evil queen tell the huntsman to bring back to her as proof that he killed Snow White? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Uh, I I I cut out there, but what do you have, Maria
I'm wishing her heart.
and Steve?
I put her head.
Her heart is correct. The next question comes in the realm of horror movies.
Uh-oh.
In what 90s horror movie do we see 5 different people trapped in a room and they have to use maths to help them escape? I mean, just the fact they have to use maths is scary enough. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Steve.
Uh, Cube.
Hmm.
Maria.
Is it Saul? Because I don't know.
Cube is correct.
I figured.
Uh, Next question comes in the realm of classics. Who plays Tony's wife Margot in Dial M for Murder?
Probably wrong.
5, 4, 3,
Not my
2,
favorite.
1. Pins down. Maria.
Ingrid Bergman.
Steve.
Grace Kelly.
Grace Kelly is correct.
Darn her.
The next question
Couldn't remember
comes
that one.
in 90s movies. Who plays Forrest's mum in Forrest Gump? Five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Steve
Sally Field.
and Maria.
Sally Field.
Sally
Well,
Field
damn.
is correct.
She has the same birthday as
And
me.
then,
Different year, luckily.
and moving on to the final question of the night in the category of actors and actresses. What actor has played the characters Tony Blair, David Frost, Lucian, and Arrow? ARO.
What is his name?
5, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Maria.
I could not pull it. I know the guy. I cannot get his name.
Steve.
Michael Sheen.
Yep.
Michael Sheen is correct.
He eluded me.
But with that, at the end of round one, it's still a pretty close game. We've got Maria on 5 and Steve on 7 points. So um, anything is possible there. Supposed to be objective. But with that, we
Yeah,
go
here
into
I am.
round two, and basically how round two works. I'm going to bring up a wheel. It has got um 8 different categories on it, plus spinners and opponent's choice, and then whatever category it lands on first, then player can choose to either take the category and answer questions in it, or they can spin again. But the category they land on the respin, they have to take no matter what. And yeah, so I'm going to bring up the reel, and the categories that we have on the reel tonight, we've got Maria's strength of James Bond, Steve's strength of horror, Paul Rudd movies, Morgan Freeman movies, directors, 90s comedy, movie release dates, and movies filmed in New Zealand. Steve, because you're in the lead, do you want to spin first or defer to Maria?
I would like to defer to Maria. Ladies first.
Thank you. I'm so
Right.
excited.
So,
Okay,
so
I'm
Maria,
ready.
this is your first spin here,
Okay.
and it lands on James Bond. You want to take it or keep
Well, let's go for
spin
that.
again?
No, I think I'll take it. Doesn't mean I'll get them all right, but I'll try. Do I need to write them down, or is this verbal?
You don't need to write it down because Steve will
Okay.
get a whole different um but each question is worth 2 points. We do have multiple choice for 1 point if you want to use it.
Okay.
Um, but the question, your first question in James Bond movies, who performed the title track for No Time to Die?
Hans Zimmer.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
Steve,
the
who
title
performed the?
track. You're not talking about this. Oh, okay. I messed up there.
It's all good, Steve. Who performed the title track for No Time to Die?
Billie Eilish.
Yep.
Billie Eilish is
I mis
correct.
I misunderstood. I had in my mind score, score, score.
It's
Okay.
it's all good. It happens. I've done that many
I did know
times.
Billy Eilish. I'm mad at myself. Okay. All
Um,
right.
That's happened to me as well, so no worries. It's not no big deal.
So silly. So silly.
Next question in James Bond movies. In Octopussy, what board game does James Bond play against the exiled Afghan Prince Kamal Khan?
Could I have multiple choice?
You may. Is it A, chess, B, checkers, C, backgammon, or D, mahjong?
So long ago, Roger Moore. Um, I will say C. I probably wrong,
C is
but I
correct
think
for a
C.
point.
Nice, Maria.
Thank you. That was a total guess.
Um, your next question is, who played Ernst Stavro Blofeld in You Only Live Twice?
You only live twice. He's a tall guy. I can't think of his. I'm trying to think of his name. Okay,
Oh,
is it well, multiple choice. I'm blanking on his name. I know him.
yep. Alright. The multiple options is it A, Donald Pleasant, B, Telly Savalas, C, Charles Gray, or D, John Hollis?
I think it's A.
A is correct for a point.
Okay. How could I not remember that guy's name? The crazy
And
scare he has in that movie. It's great.
and your final question in James Bond
I'm
movies.
sucking at this.
What is the first name of Elliot Carver's wife in Tomorrow Never Dies, played by Terry Hatcher?
Tomorrow never dies. Paris. Paris. Culver. Or whatever her last name was.
Harris is correct for 2 points.
Good one.
But at the
Usually
end
better
of
at this.
Maria's round two,
I don't want to hear it.
it's tied at 9 points apiece. Now we go into Steve for his real round. Once the wheel comes back up, get rid of that.
So mad at myself.
All right.
Good questions though.
This is your first spin, Steve, and it lands on 90s comedy. You want to
Let's
take it
spin
or
that.
spin again?
Go around again. That's what it looks like he's saying.
Spin again. And it lands on spinner's choice.
Let's go with my
Couldn't be in a
strength.
better
4.
position. Well, we'll see. We see how bad you bury me. Nah, it's good.
All right.
It's fun.
So
Mad at myself.
first question. So the first question in the realm of horror movies, as I get rid of the real, because it doesn't need to be there. What 2000s horror comedy is about a girl who discovers that her vagina can bite things that are put into it?
Teeth.
Teeth is correct for 2 points. Next question is, who plays Max Daniels in Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors?
Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne is correct for 2 points. In Bram Stoker's Dracula, at what kind of location is R.M. Winfield imprisoned?
Insane Asylum.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question is, what is the name of the toys that Funky created that we see an ad for at the start of Megan?
Let me get multiple choice on that one.
Your multiple choice options is it A, For Real Pets, B, App Pets, C, Pets Ahoy, or D, Perpetual Pets?
Can I get a repeat on those choices, please?
Yep. Is it A, For Real Pets, B, App Pets, C, Pets Ahoy, or D, Perpetual Pets?
I think it's A, For Real Pets.
A is incorrect. Maria for Steel. What is the name of the toys that Funky created that we see an ad for at the start of Megan? Is it A, For Real Pets, B, App Pets, C, Pets Ahoy, or D, Perpetual Pets?
I'll say B.
B is also incorrect. The correct answer is Perpetual Pets. Um,
Gee.
I
I tried.
I will say I don't blame you for thinking For Real Pets, because it is pretty much that, because For Real Pets is an actual toy thing that really exists, and the logo
Yeah.
is pretty much very close to what you see in the movie, which is why I put it as a
Oh.
multiple choice option.
Mhm.
It's all good. That happens. But with that, we're going to go into round 3.
How bad is it?
And the way round 3 works is there's a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a 5-point question. Um, the scores, we've got Steve on 15 points and Maria is on 9 points. So Maria,
Yikes.
you need Maria, you do need to
I need a miracle.
let,
That's what you're going to tell me? Divine
well,
interference?
um, I was just say, you need to get at least your 3 and 5 to send it over to Steve.
No problem. You see how
Um,
great I have done so far.
hey, I mean, look,
I'll
as I
try.
said,
I'll try. I'll
anything is
try.
possible.
Is love going to draw?
But Steve, because you're in the lead, do you want question set number 1 or question set number 2?
Let's go number 2.
Uh, so remember
Oh,
your 2-point question, which is a guaranteed data or data question.
Mhm.
Who played
okay.
Irina Spalko in Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
Kate Blanchett.
That is correct for 2 points.
I have too much stress here. I'm losing my mind.
All right.
Okay.
Um, moving on to the plot or question. In Miller's Crossing, Casper tells Tom to kill who as a test of his loyalty?
I don't know. I haven't seen Miller's Crossing. I
The
couldn't
correct
hazard a
answer
guess.
is the correct answer is Bernie.
Bernie. Okay, kill Bernie.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
All right. Anyway, moving on to so you do need your 5 point to be able to send it over to Steve and avoid a TKO.
Oh God.
Um, so basically, the 5 point question is going to be an IMDb question. So I'm going to give you the genre of a movie, and you get to pick 3 clues out of year, director, um, actor or actress, co-actor, and composer. So your genre is adventure, drama, and western. What 3 options would you like?
Adventure drama. What was the last part you said?
Western.
In Western?
Western.
Western.
Yep.
Oh, adventure drama Western. Adventure drama Western. And I get to pick. I'll pick actor.
Yep.
Um, I forgot what the is the name of the movie. One of them?
So
No.
No,
you've got
no.
the name of the
I'm
movie
just
isn't
saying.
listed. Um, that's year, director, actor slash actress, co-actor slash actress, or composer.
Director. And I guess. Oh Jesus Christ. The composer. No, wait. Can I pick actor or actress or both? It's a one-time deal.
So
Are they separate?
there's actor and actress is one, but you can
Okay.
take co-actor.
What does pro actor mean? I don't know what that means.
Oh,
It's,
co-actor,
it's kind of
co-star.
like a co-star.
Oh,
So
oh,
like you get
co-actor. I thought you were saying pro. I'm
yeah.
like pro actor. What's that? Okay, yeah, co-actor, co-actor. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm not good with the
uh,
numbers. I probably don't know the composer. So let's see if I can get anything in the middle. All
uh,
right,
um,
please God, let this be okay.
so, so right.
Make me burn.
So I'm going to give you a repeat of the genre. So the genre is adventure, drama, western. Your director
Okay,
is Kevin Costner. Your lead actor is Kevin Costner, and your co-actress is Mary McDonnell.
can't be this easy. Let me think of the problems. Dances with Wolves.
That is correct for 5 points.
Good job.
What in the world just happened here? Wow.
Uh,
Well,
so we're going to go over
avoided
to
TKO, right?
Steve, and hey, it's not going to be a TKO.
At least I have that
But
going for me.
um, so the score at the moment is Maria is on 16 points after getting that 5 point question. So
Why
Steve
did I get
has to get at least one of his Steve has to get at least one of his options to win.
And so we're worried about that. So yeah.
So your 2 point question, yeah, your 2 point question is who played Harvey Dent in Batman '89?
Billy D. Williams.
That is correct for 2 points. And with that, and your winner, score of 17 points is Steve Mesa. I'm going to drop out.
Congratulations. I knew you'd win, but I'm glad you did.
I'm
It's
going
good. It's
to
fun.
drop out. Yeah, I'm going to drop out Steve for a minute. I'll do the post match interviews. But Maria, you came close. But
Those damn James
you,
Bond questions. I just froze. I don't know what was wrong with me. If I'd gotten
yeah.
those, I'd had a bigger shot.
I mean, it's all good. I mean, it's just one of those ones. Like anything is possible. And look, you managed to take Steve to the limit, and you came really
Did I?
close. Like, well, you did. Like, it
Well,
was
yeah,
a
it was close. Yeah.
it was a 1 point game. So
I keep
how did
having
you
these
feel?
1 point things. Yeah. I feel like I'm mad at myself over the James Bond doubt, self doubt. I mean, I knew it was Donald Pleasance. I couldn't bring that guy's name up for anything in my brain. And some of those I feel I could have done better in that category because it is a strength of mine. I really do know a lot about him, but I didn't prove that today. But I enjoyed it. It was fun. You had great questions, Malcolm. Thank you for taking the all that work on and making them so something I might know something about. And Steve, he's just perfect. I mean, he's just one of those guys that you just can't. I mean, there's several of them in the league here that I just can't. No way. I don't even aspire to beat them. I'm just happy to be in their presence and watch them play. Because I mean, sometimes in these games I get awed by how much they know. It's just amazing. So I'm happy. I hope he's happy. I don't have any ill will because I don't. I knew I wasn't going to probably get there, but I did get close. So I am proud of that. I'm just mad about James Bond.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those unfortunate things. Like, you
That
submitted a
happens every
script.
now and then.
Unfortunately, the questions are going to be slightly more
Yeah.
difficult.
Right. And I
Just
got
because
nervous too. I was nervous about the whole thing. So I mean, it's just my own fault for freezing.
it's
So
all good. Like,
yeah.
look, like I said, this is your first time playing in like like something like this that you know is
Yeah,
not
that's true.
like
That's
a
true.
elimination style. So
ASAT or
this is
whatever.
your
Yeah.
first sort of
Right. Yeah.
proper kind of match.
It was
With
fun.
like
It was really
rounds and
fun.
yeah. So
I probably won't be here again, but I mean, it was fun for the time I was.
what I was about to say is like I
I don't know
probably
how this works. So
I probably won't. Don't know if I'll be able to get you a match for you by the end of the year.
oh,
But definitely,
you got to do your thing.
but but definitely, if, we're definitely coming back next year. So, is there anyone that you'd like to take on and face in the future?
Um, you know, I I actually don't have anybody in particular. I like Tato and those guys, and it's fun to play people I know, but it's also fun to play people I don't know because that's easier. So I would take on anybody. I mean, this was crazy. I mean, this matchup was. I mean, on paper, even I was going, uh oh. So if I can stand next to Steve Mesa and say I probably did as good as I could, then I'm happy for whatever comes next. So whatever you decide, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean,
I like
it's
it.
one of those.
Just
Yeah, I mean, like this whole tournament. Well, I just completely randomized everyone that wanted to play because
I
I
think it's
didn't really
great.
have
That's what's
any.
fun. I mean,
Yeah,
crazy, crazy. I was like, when you told me, I'm like, holy crap. But you know what? He's so great. He's a great person. I mean, he was nice. He could have been a jerk about it. There are some guys around that aren't as nice and gracious, but I still like them all. So I'm happy. And you're great
but
as a host and writing questions, all that stuff. Oh my God, I don't know how you do it. But yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity, and I really appreciate you and all that you do.
but for
So
that,
there you
I'm
go.
going to um drop out Maria and bring in the winner, Steve. Steve, you pulled out the win today. How do you feel?
That's good, man. I mean, listen, Maria, despite all, despite what she said, she really, like you said, she did take me to the limit. She got her 5 pointer, and she might have lost, but she got a point ahead, behind me, which is close as most people that I played with can get. That have beaten me or have not beaten me. So, like, listen, all up to Maria. She got the question. Hey, we've been there sometimes when we got our chosen genre, and then there's this moment where you think you either misheard it or you think you know the answer, and then it turns out to be and it just becomes, and the tables turn, and it happens to the best of us. It happened to me a couple times. So it's nothing that Maria should be down on. She definitely should come back for sure. I think she's a real bright light in our community, if I may say so myself.
Yeah, yeah, and I will say, had Maria not misheard that question, you would have had to answer your 3 point question. So I
Yeah,
mean, um,
absolutely.
so I mean, that's just how close this game was. But that being said, I suppose you want to know who you're playing next. You will be playing Robert Kastner next. Someone who I know you're very familiar with from classics and all that.
Yeah.
But how do you have any words for Robert?
Not really, man. I mean, look, we've gone tit for tat between me and Kastner. I've got to win on him. He's got to win on me. I think we've eventually traded wins, in Full Metal Random. So like, really not much to do except just to say that may the best man win, and it could be either or. I mean, this is going to be a slobber knocker, man. Between me and him, we're both really good at what we know, and now we're not completely perfect. I missed a couple of questions, and people are capable of making mistakes, so I wouldn't be surprised if he beats me, but I'm going to do my best to try to take him to the limit because he's a former trivia champion or a trivia champion now, and I want to see what I can do, and I always look forward to trying to have some great matches with some of the best in the community, in the trivia community, and I consider him one of the best in the trivia community, and yeah, it's going to be different, especially with this format. So I'm looking forward to how this will go with this format against him because it's way different than the last time I faced him.
Yep. But with that, I'm going to drop out Steve. And just that is the end of the match for tonight. We'll be back next week with Tony Durso versus Jonathan Caro. And yeah, but with that being said, from all of us here at Full Metal, just keep watching movies. So yeah.
Most people are so ungrateful to be alive. But not you. Not anymore. Game over.